We're at 12628 Otsego Street, Valley Village, California, 91607. We are going to complete our sewer inspection. We're going to run through the new mainline cleanout at the front of the house, to the left of the front porch, adjacent to the wrought iron fence. We're going to run through this mainline cleanout and attempt to get all the way to the city sewer. Okay, and this is our front yard area, and here's our front entrance to the house, and this is our mainline clean out right near the wrought iron fence. We're going to run through here and attempt to get all the way out to the city sewer. And we've got ABS plastic pipe right here, and we're going to transition to cast iron in just a few more feet. And this is the area from the back. We could not get through this area from the back because we were too far away. And now we've gotten through the cast iron. And now it appears that we transitioned to clay. Should be at about 37 feet or so that we hit another joint. Yep. We transitioned to clay piping. So far the clay joints look to be okay. Don't see any major issues here. That joint looks to be good. That joint looks to be in good condition. That joint's got a crack just inside the hub a little bit. Minor root intrusion at that point. At 58 feet. That joint looks to be in good condition. Got a major offset right here at this point. This is at 65 feet. We're going to stop and we're going to mark this area out. Got a major offset right there. That thing's offset. That joint's offset approximately about 3 inches. Dropping down into it, and the joint's cracked all the way around from what we can see also. Right inside the joint there's a crack. Probably because of it shifting so badly. So we're going to go ahead and mark this area out real quick. checking the sewer again. Testing this out. Okay, we've marked this area out, 3 foot 8 inches deep on the parkway area. I believe we're going to drop down and transition to a 6 inch. And we've also got another these joints are offset. That one is, and then the next joint right after it. See the whole face of the pipe, and you can see the ground in between the pipe. In between the pipe and the other piece of pipe on top. That is the earth. That's the ground. We've got major offsets in here. Now we're dropping down into our stack. This is our 6 inch. Probably have to run all the way out and then come back, try and rinse the camera lens off in the city sewer, and then take a look. Offset at the city sewer. hard time getting past that one. See if we can shove this past. Okay, we got that past. Hopefully that'll wash our camera off good enough. There's our city sewer. And then we go into a muck right there. We got a pretty major offset right at the connection to the city sewer. Sewer is holding water at the bottom, holding quite a bit of water. We go into water completely, and it's holding back a lot of debris right here. And we got another large offset right here. This is at the 74 area. And we got this one as well. You can see the ground at the top of the camera, in between the pipe and the other section of pipe that are supposed to be connected. You make a major drop right here going down into the pipe. That's a major offset. And we're pulling back up. And we have major offset here. And a major offset at 66 feet. Another major offset as well. We got water running in the house now. I'm going to try and run all the way back in one more time. Okay, we're in the city sewer again. As you can see, we're completely underwater. There's a lot of water running. It's right here. Rinse that camera lens off. Pull back up. There's our city sewer. And as I said, we're running. We've marked out these areas. That's our city sewer running. Right here. Pull back just a little bit to see the city sewer running right there. So we're at about 80 feet. And we have our major offset there. Coming back up. Caught major offset here. We were getting caught. See that thing? It's kind of hard to see it, but it's dropped down a good 3 inches right there. And we have another offset there. Another major offset. Kind of hard to see the water now. Turning, we have another major offset. This is a good shot of it right here, because that right there at the top of the screen is where you see dirt in between the two pieces of pipe. That big, so that joint is shifted a lot. So is this joint right here. So I'm gonna pull back. We had another joint in this area, which we could see is cracked. See it now with the water running, but we could see it at 58 feet. There's a crack inside that hub. So you've got a few joints that are bad, that really need to be replaced. The majority of this piping is ABS plastic, Then it transitions to a short piece of cast iron, and then transitions again immediately to clay. So the best option would be to replace this sewer line, and also to replace that 6-inch lateral. You're going to have to replace that 6-inch lateral in the street, because right out of the sewer is where you have that very, very large offset joint, and we cannot just line over that. So we're going to pull back just a moment, and we're going to take a look at the rest of the line coming back. But it would be best to replace this 4-inch line, and also to replace the 6-inch line in the street. Sometimes we can install a sewer liner, but in this case we cannot. That joint doesn't look bad. That joint doesn't look bad. There's a portion of it that doesn't look too bad. By the time we dig it up and just repair the bad portions, it would be less expensive to dig 2 holes and to pull a new trenchless pipe. I'm going to go back out to 58. We're going to go to 58 feet, and we're going to go mark that joint now that we don't have water running through. We're at this joint. You've got a little offset there as well. So we're going to mark that area, and then we'll pull back and take a look at the rest. Yeah, mark this area out at 4 foot 6 inches deep. And now we're going to pull back, look at the rest of the joints. And we looked at that joint's okay. Joint's okay. That joint looks to be okay. That joint's got a minor crack inside the hub. That joint looks okay. joint looks alright. That joint looks okay. Got a minor crack as well inside the hub. Get these cracks movement. We have another crack here. Hello. We have another crack here. And we're pulling back to our cast iron, our transition to our cast iron.